my tardiness. You understand? Let's get it. Hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. You know we in the building with it, man. Let's go. It's Dub Day. It is National Dub Day. It is the day that your Dallas Cowboys go and get that W, man. That win. You understand? That's what it means. That's what it means if you didn't get the lingo. Let's go. Hey. And first and foremost, we gotta make sure we show love to everybody that's rocking with your boy. Shout out to Mr. Desmond, Iron Man, Charlie Jones, Miss Elda Lockhart, Michael Lockhart, April Burns, P-Bo from Dallas, Splendor Poppy, Velma in the building, man. Shout out to everybody rocking. James Simmons, Carmaine. It is Dub Day, indeed. You understand? Let's get it. Let's get it. Give me a one if everything sounds good. Give me a one if everything sounds lovely. Let's go. What's happening? We trapping. Yes, sir. Shout out to everybody rocking, man. Make sure you hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. Ah, man. Prayers up for Mr. James Simmons. Prayers up for Mr. James Haven. And I know that's his daughter on the account, man, but she said he passed last night, man. I hate to hear that, man. Let's give a moment of silence for Mr. James Haven. Oh, man, I hate that. I hate that Mr. James Haven passed last night, man. We had high hopes for him. We was praying that he was able to overcome, man. But sometimes, you know, the Lord just call you home, man. But, you know, prayers up to the Havens family and you, his daughter, and, you know, all of his loved ones, man. Prayers up to y'all. I hate to start a show like that, but let's continue, y'all. Man. Please hit the like and share for the squad, man. Let's go. Let's get some praying hands in the chat for Mr. James Haven. Let's get some praying hands in the air for Mr. James Haven. One of our cowboy brothers done, you know, passed on. And we got nothing but prayers for him and his family, you know. But first and foremost, we gotta make sure them haters doing the most what they was put on God's green earth to do, and you already knew that's hate, man. Let's get this trap jump around the corner, y'all. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah.
I can't see a thing, all this money in my face.
Let's go.
I just blew a bag, ran it back the same day.
Hey.
Ain't no looking back.
Let's get
Came a
it.
long way. Hey, I know that they mad, but just
We
let
just
them hate.
trapping on the same
That
day.
what make them hate. That what make them hate. Hey. And we just getting cake and they just in the way. Hey. That what make them hate. That what make them hate. Hey. Cause we just getting cake and they just in the way. Hey. Landlord is showing how to ball, boy. You ain't even on the team, you just a ball boy. Real high, used to rock knockout, but it's real now.
I'm real fly.
Bitch, I probably average your career.
Let's
Okay.
go.
One day hating on it, probably wanna kill. When they got our own band, we hollin' a deal. Long little
Shout
CEO,
out to
CIP
everybody
the
rockin'.
dollar. Nigga took my brother, that made me go harder. That turned me to a monster. Now I'm focused on the comma. Now I'ma run up them comma. The summer, run up them numbers, yeah.
You
I
know
know that they hate the
show
way
out today.
the ball man rockin' all this ball man street
Hit that
man on
like
the
and
chain.
share.
I can't see a thing, all this money in my face. I just blew a bag, ran it back the same day. Ain't no looking back, we came a long way. I know that they mad, but just
We
let
just
them hate.
trapping on the same
That
day.
what make them hate. That
Shout out
what
to
make them
Miss
hate.
Beats in the building rockin'.
And we just getting cake and they just in the way.
Let's go.
That what make them hate. That what make them hate.
With the T.
Cause we just
Prayers
getting
up to
cake
the
and they
Havens
just in
family.
the way.
Hey, prayers up to the Havens family. Prayers up, prayers up, prayers up. Now you might think you at school or maybe even at home or watching me through a phone, but I promise you, you are in the trap, sir. Let's go.
Trap, 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 trap.
Let's go.
Trap.
And we just got that bad news that Mr. James Havens has passed. And, prayers up to him and his family, man. We hope everybody, be able to deal with this transition that y'all family got going on, man. We got prayers up throughout the whole Cowboy Nation. It's just part of life, man. And it really sucks. I think everybody knows how it feels to lose a loved one, man. So we got prayers up, and our hearts is heavy for Mr. James Haven today, man. But you already know, I just feel it, man. I feel like he said that we was going to win, so now the Cowboys going to hold it down for us, man. I just feel it. The weather been changing, and now they saying that it's rain. They saying that it's this. They saying all kind of stuff. You hear a lot of the people who, like the so-called experts, a lot of people see us losing this football game, but hey, they always say that about our Cowboys, don't they? They always say that. They always say that about our Cowboys until we come through there and pop somebody in the head. Y'all know how that goes. But, I love the underdog mentality. The underdog mentality is really really what got me going this morning, man, because I feel like, we've been getting a lot of praise through the media and stuff, but still, I love the fact that it's still somewhat doubters in the world. It's still something that makes us have that everlasting fire inside of us that make us get up and want to go out here and show the world that y'all are wrong again, sir. You're wrong again.
Trap, 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 trap.
It's still that fire out there that want to show them boys that they wrong once again, and we're going to go out there and prove it again. Like, they still got us as an underdog going into Buffalo, and it's just disrespectful. We're a 10-3 team, and they're a 7-6 team. I understand you get 3 points for at home, but they still disrespecting us. We should be favored in this football game, but they showing y'all that they don't believe. So I hope the Dallas Cowboys are paying attention. I hope y'all are on one today. This right here it's really, to me, it's assurance that we won't be sitting up here feeling like, we already won the Super Bowl. We feeling like we don't have nothing to play for or nothing like that. If we win this game today, this right here let me know why we won't be playing around, why we will be focused. If we win this football game today, we are in the playoffs. It's just that simple.
Trap, 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 trap.
It's just that simple. We clinch. We don't have to worry about these other scenarios, all these other stuff. Mike McCarthy, the biggest thing about anything in life, the first thing when it comes to Mike McCarthy, it's just like anything. His famous slogan, you already know that. It's just like anything when it comes to winning. He been preaching about this 10th win since the beginning of the year. So he definitely want to see us get this 10th win, and I'm sure he's made sure the people know, the players know how important this is to our run. So, hey, we got to win out if we want to get that number 1 seed. Ain't no other team on the planet is more dangerous than your Cowboys at home. That is a fact, and can't nobody challenge that. So, hey, we need to be trying to do whatever we can do to get this home field advantage, because I feel like we could take it home for sure at home, I'm telling you. That's a promise. At home, y'all, I'm telling you, I feel like we can't be stopped. And now on the road, this right here is a great testament. It's a great test. It's a great tall task for us to go in here and beat on Buffalo. Like, I really do think this is a good team, but I'm not afraid of them. I feel like if my team play the caliber of football we supposed to play, this should be a win, and then at least by 10 points, a handling win. But, the weather conditions and the fact that we on the road, you can expect a couple of more false start, pre-snap penalties and stuff like that. Maybe you get a bad call or so. So it might be an even closer game than I expect. So, I'm looking forward to this game. I feel like this is the most playoff-worthy type game that we done played all year, even past Philly to me.
Trap, 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 trap.
just because of the scenario, the road game. Buffalo gotta win or they out the playoffs, so it's definitely a playoff type environment. I've already heard that the Cowboys fans then flooded out their stadium. We out there deep. You already know how Cowboy Nation represent. You already know
we
that.
We are America's team.
You
the
know
most
that.
watched, the most hated. Y'all don't like us, but y'all tuning in every Sunday.
And you already know, man, the Bills already know that we done beat them 2-3 times in a row. We done took Super Bowls for them. This is how we get down. And, hey, we just got to make sure we go in here and handle business, man. We got to make sure we go in here and handle business. But was it a bird or a plane? What was it? I'm not sure. Oh, it's the Ferris of the course. That's what it is. Shout out to everybody rocking, man. I appreciate all the love and support. So we finna get into, wait a minute. That ain't supposed to be there. Wait a minute. What is my scene at? Okay, here we go. Now let's get into some of these trap topics.
You know what I'm saying?
Now I know we are past the Philadelphia Eagles, but this was so entertaining that I had to react to this. I had to. Trap. I had to react to this, so let's go.
Just go into little details. I personally think myself that these guys came out with way more energy. They had they got a lot more on their shoulder, chip on their shoulder.
By the way, this is Darius Slade talking about the game that we beat the Eagles in.
It's playing amazing, so they believe in their quarterback a lot. I think the fact that they was, on a winning streak, Dak being an MVP conversation, guys are just wanting to motivate it, and, going against Jalen, another MVP candidate, they wanted to, show off for their guy. And they did as well. But overall, man, them guys are like me. I'm a guy that just watch the game overall. Like, even though we're making adjustments on the sideline, after we make the adjustments, I go stand up and watch the offense. And I'm going to tell you, from my eyes, from the field, them guys look like they was having fun.
Trap.
He said we look like we was having fun. We doing everything better than them guys. And that right there, having fun, that right there to me says that they believe in the system and they are confident and they just doing their thing, man. They just having fun. That goes to the coaching.
Playing for each other. They was excited for each other. No fingers pointing. More of a team bonding. You know what I'm saying? They look like they were more like team oriented to me personally. Just like the fact that whatever happened, anything that went wrong, they countered it. Like when we scored a touchdown, came out, them guys came back out there and still, played. They ain't probably point fingers at Dak for fumbling the ball or whatever, all that kind of nonsense. They just seem like they just like, hey, bro, next play ball.
Don't that sound like a great coach, man? Let's give it up to Mike McCarthy for a second. Let's give it up to Mike McCarthy for a second. Because, like I said, man, he has changed this culture, and I can't give him enough praises, man, because I know where we came from. I know exactly where we came from. We didn't always be this team right here. This team culture wasn't always winning, sir. I remember that. The team culture wasn't winning all the time. We weren't about to be out here winning all the time like this. Like, that wasn't our main focus. We used to be out here fussing with each other and, you know what I'm saying? It used to be all drama in Dallas. Now Mike McCarthy done changed this culture and made it to about winning, and I love it. Shout out to James Haven's daughter. I gotta get your name, but we're gonna keep your dad's name alive out here in Cowboy Nation. She says, my dad says Dallas will win 34-10, and Dak will win MVP. Hey, I feel like he's right. They gonna get it done for him, man. Long as God willing, I feel like we can get it done. I feel it. I feel it, man. So, hey, that'll be a perfect way, you know what I'm saying, to give him back some gifts. Gift him something for the Cowboys, man. Because I feel like, that prediction is pretty solid right now, especially the way we playing. Man, this could be the year. And, hey, that'll be great if they could do it for James this year, man. That'll be wonderful. So I do feel like we got a great chance, though.
As you just look at the game, it just feel like a lot of guys feel sometimes defeated. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say defeated because,
man, y'all feeling defeated over there, Slade? Let me know now. Please continue.
We all grown, man. We go out here compete. It just as an overall team, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know how to put it, but if you get hit in the mouth, you be like, dang, You trying to fight back. And
so you saying y'all got hit in the mouth, sir? That's what you're telling me.
Trap.
That's what you're telling me. Because I would say the same thing. But please continue.
If you get hit in the mouth too much, you go get knocked out. And that's what happened to us. We got knocked out. And we try to get up and keep fighting, but we didn't help on the defensive side by, stopping them boys on third down, because we had them in a lot of third down situations and them guys was executing. And and that's got to do with technique errors, misassignments, doing, we hurt ourselves too much and them guys didn't. And that's why I say why these guys look like they were more detailed than us, because we had plays that we supposed to get off the.
Don't that sound like superior coaching right there, y'all? Don't that sound like superior coaching? More detail. And then look, you got to think about this. Your Cowboys was playing with Mike McCarthy on a short week. This man just got his appendix removed. And he still said we was a more detailed team. We was a more focused football team. That is our culture right there, y'all. It would have been easy. It would have been an easy excuse for us to sit up here and be like, well, Mike McCarthy was hurt and, the coaching staff wasn't ready. We weren't prepared to the ultimate degree that we should have been. And then next time we would have been able to excuse a loss. But no. Your Cowboys coaching staff was ready. They was about that life. They was up for the task. They stood on business for Mike McCarthy and when they got the job done. Them boys didn't miss a beat, man. That right there speaks to how much they respect the leader. They made sure they put it down for Mike McCarthy. You can't help but love this, man. This is great coaching. This is a great environment, a great program. Everything is going the way it should go in Dallas, y'all. We really finally got us a coach, y'all.
Trap.
Finally got us a coach.
Trap.
Shout out to JC Cowboy Network in the building, man. My YouTube brother sliding in for the win. But let's continue to get done with this little content from Darius Slay.
Still, but leverage. We lost leverage on a lot of plays. Dak extending the play out the pocket. We weren't supposed to be letting him stay in place because that's when he's at his best. And
you know that, don't you?
And the guys on defense making plays. Michael Parsons making sacks. He's one of the best players on the field, so you gotta watch him. Even though he's going against one of the greatest tackles in the game.
Why
but
you said that with that much emphasis? You already know what time it is.
Being and he ain't gonna be perfect every rep, but he had to watch Michael Parsons and then Gilmore played lights out, against AJ. Him and AJ going at it, great battles, man. To them two, they was going at it. Like, the energy was just different. Like, the energy was a different vibe. Bland even had a great game, going against Smitty. You know what I'm saying? I just think a lot of our guys, they just, they won their one-on-ones, and we didn't. And we were a great one-on-one team. AJ beat a lot of guys on one-on-one. Smitty do. Myself, I beat a lot of guys.
Wait a minute. Miss Elder said they done demoted Desi. She says, landlord, the Eagles got Matt Patricia coaching the defense now. They demoted Desi. Oh, hey, that is trouble in paradise, ain't it, Miss Nisa? Ain't it, Miss Elder? It's trouble in paradise. Hey, I love it. We beat them so bad, we made them make some coaching changes. I love it.
JB usually do. He ain't beat everybody one-on-one this week. So we lost a lot of one-on-one battles, individual battles that these guys won, and we didn't. And that's the problem. We got to win these battles because we got too much talent on this team, and we got to stop, messing up, start losing.
You do got to stop losing, sir. I agree with that.
Trap.
It sounds like it's trouble in paradise over there in Philly. They bodyguards getting fired, and now they got anonymous players saying that they plays take too long to develop, and now this news right here done came out. Adam Schefter says Eagles are downgrading quarterback Jalen Hurts to questionable for Monday night's game in Seattle after his sickness worsened overnight, per a source. Hurts still is harboring hopes of playing Monday night and is traveling to Seattle separately from the team so as to try not to get anyone else sick. If Jalen Hurts is unable to play Monday night at Seattle, the Eagles' backup quarterback is Marcus Mariota. And while the Eagles might be forced to start Mariota, there are no assurances that the Seahawks quarterback Geno Smith will be able to play either, meaning Monday Night Football could be Mariota versus Drew Lock. That sounds terrible. The Monday Night Football flex of moving Chiefs Patriots to today, and the Eagles Seahawks to Monday night has given Hurts a chance to play. If the game were played today as originally scheduled, it would have been tougher for him to play. So hey man, they still got a lot of uncertainties going on out there. So we don't know what's gonna happen with this game tomorrow night. And like I said, man, the Eagles' success directly affects our Dallas Cowboys. So you know we gonna keep them on our radar. We is.
Trap.
But you know, 10-3 Cowboys, 7-6 Buffalo Bills. Let's get back into this game. Who you got? You already know who we got. We got him Jones.
It's me, I'm him, I'm not them. I'm him Jones, I'm him Duncan.
I'm pretty sure, man, like I said, what you will see, Josh Allen, he's an exciting quarterback. I'm done with excitement. I don't want excitement no more. I want responsibility. So this right here is a perfect analogy to me, because we feel like a way more responsible football team. Like that team with Kellen Moore, if you gave them the bill money up front, some of them bills might be on payment arrangement, or your lights might get cut off. Ain't no telling. But this run right here feels different, man. We feel like we doing exactly what we supposed to do. We're not out here drinking late at night when we know we got to go to work in the morning. We ain't doing it.
Trap.
We just a way more responsible football team, it feels like to me. It just feels like it's a more mature brand of football. We ain't doing all the glitz and glamour. We just doing stuff that's effective. Why you think it be certain situations where Dak could look downfield, it might be on the third down or something. It might not be there, and Dak could just dump it down, and Yak and still get the first down. That's responsible type play calling right there. That's mature levels of thinking. That's being patient. That's knowing that you can't get it all in one play at times. All of this stuff is a mentality that's been coached up to Dak. You could tell that's Mike McCarthy's imprint. We remember Dak Prescott to go take some chancy throws in some pretty much tight situations, and sometimes it didn't work out in our benefit. You don't really see Dak doing that no more. So I feel like that's just another change in mentality and coaching. As far as Mike McCarthy go, that's what he probably implemented on Dak Prescott in the offseason and been coaching him up all the way up until this point. And I just feel like, man, it's the best for this team. This is Dak Prescott's offense, and you will see Dak Prescott be way, way more effective. That's why you're getting the best version of our quarterback, QB4 in the building. This is why, man. But let's get back into it. You'll see. Everybody's going to pick Josh Allen because he's fun and all of this stuff. But, hey, I feel like this will be the deciding factor today. The weather. This is coming from somebody who lives in the area. This was very late last night, I believe. So they said cloudy with occasional rain in the afternoon, high 50 Fahrenheit, wind at 10 to 20 mile per hour, chance of rain, 100% rainfall near a quarter of inch. That's the early forecast. And then later on in the day, it says cloudy with occasional light rain, mainly in the evening, low 41 Fahrenheit, winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour, chance of rain, 80%. So the weather is looking a little iffy. I think it got a little worsened, but you will see our coach Mike McCarthy was already checking the weather conditions. He already outside with it. So Eric Warner says head coach Mike McCarthy out assessing the conditions at the stadium just now as they prepare for a late afternoon kickoff versus the Bills. So we will be ready. Our coaches will have us prepared for whatever the elements got to throw at us. You best believe your Cowboys is going to be ready for it already now.
Trap.
And you seen how Jake Ferguson, he preparing, he putting his hands in ice water. Y'all remember them frostbites? I'm sure he probably had some frostbites out there. That used to be the worst part of wintertime right there, wasn't it? Them frostbites. So, hey, Jake Ferguson out there dumping his hand in a bucket of ice, and he out there catching the ball. He got people face taped up on the machines he working on. So Jake Ferguson is on one. You know he's gonna come with that top level intensity and that furious anger like on like Samuel L. Jackson, you know. I just love it, man. I feel like we been missing that type of element. Like, we love, this ain't no diss to Dalton Schultz, but Dalton Schultz played good football, but he didn't really bring this element to this team. This team needs some nastiness. They need some aggressiveness. And I just feel like he adds a great dose of that. And we've been lacking that as a football team. That's going to pay big dividends when we go up to play somebody like San Francisco. And you just seen how it did against the Eagles. It helped us out big time, y'all. It helped us out big time. So I love it, man. I love it. But let's get back into it. I think I got a little more, and then we're going to let it go. I know y'all want to get into this football. Shout out to Ian Rappaport. Says Cowboys coach Mike McCarthy could be in line for a contract extension following the 2023 season. Earlier this week, I spoke with owner Jerry Jones about the possibility. So, hey, you better believe Mike McCarthy should be up for an extension. You better believe it. And if he ain't, you know, I might have to ride on you. Trap. You might see Landlord from Alabama with my sign out there. You might see me with my sign out there. Marching by myself. Y'all better quit playing with Big Mike, man. He deserve it. He's been nothing but a breath of fresh air in Dallas. Nothing but wins coming from Mike McCarthy. Of course, we want to have a little more success in the playoffs. But, hey, you got to start from somewhere. And, hey, he's built a great foundation in Dallas, man. He has. He said, we not the Eagles, Landlord. What's up with you, Mr. San Francisco, man? Hey, man, you know, you're a familiar face, but don't think I might not. Don't think we won't slide on you now. Don't think we won't slide on you now. Don't think we ain't sliding.
Yo, what's up, Kurt? I'm sick of you, Scotty.
Don't think we ain't sliding. Trap. We still gonna slide on you now. Hey, we'll spare you for a minute. But this is the up-to-date injury report right here. You got Jonathan Hankins. He's the only person that's labeled as out right now at the moment. Brandon Cooks is sick with an illness, and he is they got him listed as questionable, but they saying that he should play. Junior Feihoku is questionable coming off of IR. And you know, maybe we dress him, I don't know. With the loss of Jonathan Hankins, we might dress him, ain't no telling. But Malik Hooker and Stephon Gilmore both have the illness that's going around that I think I might have now. I'm fighting through a cold this whole episode, but hey, you know, we got to get it done. Stephon Gilmore and Malik Hooker got an illness, and hopefully they're going to tough it out and be able to perform at a top-tier level. And just like Gilmore did last week, he was on one. I hope everybody walk past Gilmore locker room and say, hey, old man, what's up, old man? Call him old all day long so he can go out here and ball out again like he did last week. But this is the Buffalo Bills injury report. Defensive end A.J. Epinesa is out. Safety Micah Hyde is out. So those are two big players for them to be just having out right now, dog. So even though they got less players on their injury report, they still got more people out. You know what I'm saying? So that's a big time loss for them on both sides. Well, that's a big time loss for their defense for sure. So hey, it's that time of year. And they cornerback Kyle Elam, I think he a rookie. He questionable. Then wide receiver Justin Short is questionable as well. So hey, let the best team win. It's almost that time. I feel like it's dub day for us. And you already know we're going to go in there and take care of business, man. But I do want to see how y'all feeling about this football game, how y'all feeling about this game. Let's go. Trap. To me, you know, one of my predictions, I feel like this will be a close game. I really do. I feel like if the Cowboys can come in here and establish a run game, we'll try to keep them off the field and, you know, methodically drive down the field and score touchdowns. Because, you know, I don't think they second level is up to par. I don't think they O-line is up to par. That's two weaknesses they have, in my opinion. So I really think we can expose them. They play cover 2 all day. You know, that means Jake Ferguson can eat up that seam if he want to. So expect Jake Ferguson to keep this train rolling and have another big day today.
Trap, 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 trap.
I can see, and then in bad weather games, you want to throw the ball to somebody that's closer to you. So I can see Jake Ferguson having him a nice over the century mark game. I don't know if that'll be his first game going over 100, but I can see Jake Ferguson getting a lot of work today against their linebackers and up the seam and stuff like that in that cover 2. I can see Dak exploiting that all game. So look for Jake Ferguson to have over 100 yards. Maybe 1 or 2 touchdowns, man. I just feel like this is a Jake Ferguson game. It's going to be a nasty, cold, tough, gritty game. I feel like he going to get up for that right now. He going to get up for that.
Trap.
Then he going up against another young top tight end over there with Dalton Kincaid. So, and they got another one, I think, Knox. They like both of their tight ends. So Jake Ferguson probably have it on his mind to show them that, hey, y'all ain't on my level, sir. Y'all ain't on my level. So I can see Jake Ferguson having it on his mind to show them exactly what time it is for him. Because, you know, they going to have to show that Jake Ferguson going to have to show that he's on another tier already in his second year. Even though he won the first round pick tight end, he was in the 4th. He finna show them that, hey, it was a mistake, and these boys ain't like that. Miss Elder said 52 likes and 102 in the chat. My God, good grief. Don't make me cry this early. Not on a Sunday, Miss Elder. Not on a Sunday. Look at the disappointment on this young man's face. You got me walking around with my head down. How you gonna disappoint a baby? What more do you want from me? You got me staring out the window. Now I gotta give you that ugly cry. Oh my goodness. Hit that like and shove for the squad. It will not charge a card.
Trap.
I'ma let it sit there too.
Trap.
I'ma let that sizzle in your spirit. I'ma let it marinate for you now. Cause y'all, you know you're wrong now. You know you're wrong, man. Hit that like button. Hit that. I'm telling y'all, I'm going to start putting that on the screenshot. I'm going to put that on the screenshot so y'all can just deal with it. Y'all can just deal with it, man. You know what I'm saying? Act civilized, man. We are not Eagles fans. We can definitely hit that like button. I know it's early. Stretch your fingers out a little bit and go hit that like button, man. It's free. It will not charge a card. I promise you it won't. But far as this epic quarterback battle, we got Josh Allen. We got Dak Prescott. They always been compared. People give Josh Allen this big-time advantage like he just far and far above Dak Prescott. So I feel like we going to definitely get to the bottom of that today. We will see what time it is today, sir. So now, I know they're not playing each other, but still they on the same stage. They sharing the same stage. And I just feel like Dak is finna be on a mission. He wasn't even happy about his performance last game. So let me ask y'all this. Give me a 1 if you think it is true, or give me a 2 if you think it's false. With the fact that Dak wasn't feeling his performance last week, I'm almost on the type of time to say we might get the Dak after a loss this game.
Trap.
If you're not familiar with Dak after a loss, he don't play no games. So Dak might feel like he got an L last week and just come out on fire. Dak after a loss is a whole different dude. We might get Dak after a loss because he feel like he didn't play up to his standard. So, hey, you know he going to be on one going into this Buffalo Stadium. And then it's on turf. Our boys finna still be fast and go out there and light these boys up, I feel like.
Trap.
We might get the Dak after a loss because he was still mad about his performance in that Eagles game. Dak was like, I didn't feel like I was that good, you know. Yeah, I definitely got to give you a wrench, Mr. James. Let me see. There you go. Bam. There he is. He said, all is well, said it's raining, though. So that's why I feel like, you know, that's not going to just completely handcuff the passing game. I think Dak can do it. I look at it like, I feel like Dak He'll feature the tight end. He'll feature some short passes, some slant routes, stuff like that. You can still throw the ball behind the line of scrimmage, get some Turpin, open field, Tony, dump outs. It's still a way to be effective on the road and in bad conditions and bad weather. So I feel like that could be on one in that regard. I feel like he can probably muster up, about 250, 2 or 3 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? I can see Tony Pollard having a big day, though. I can see Tony Pollard having a big day. Yeah, week 1 in the rain, Dak was still surgical with it, man. He was surgical with it like Jake Ferguson.
You know I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake.
I think he can still get it done, man. It's all about execution. The execution factor, you got to be on one. You got to raise it up a couple of notches when you in bad conditions. You just got to make sure you execute. You can't be, lackadaisical out there. You got to really execute when the conditions are bad. So, and that's what you can see. You heard what Darius Slay said. He said one of the things he said, them boys was executing. Them boys was focused. Even after a bad play, them boys was just ready. So, hey, I think we ready, man. This right here for sure is going to let me know, hey, this is a mature football team. This right here, this game right here is going to really let me know how mature this football team is. And the mature factor don't matter. It's not to say like if we lose, we not mature. But if we go out here and win this football game, it's going to let me know how mature we are. Like our maturity then went through the roof compared to back in the days. Let's see. Let's see what some of y'all thinking. Sugar Daddy Williams, the members in the building said Texas coast is rain-proof. Hey, I feel the same way. I feel like it can get done, man, because, the West Coast offense is kind of predicated to some short passes. You can get a slant ball out there. You can get little behind the line of scrimmage throws out there, dump offs. I feel like we've been effective with that all year anyway. So it might not be the vertical attack that we want. We still gonna take some of them shots. Because I believe you gotta keep them honest like that. So let's see. Jay Recruiter says second toughest game of the year behind the 49ers game. I feel the same way. But I feel like we way more equipped to deal with them compared to what we was that early in the year. We was still soul searching. We didn't know who in the world we was back then. Mr. J Recruiter. So I feel like we have an identity now. We know we're a passing football team. We know we're a physical football team, especially in the manner we just beat the Philadelphia Eagles in. So we feel like we're a physical team. We feel like we're a passing team. We know for a fact we got who? The MVP candidate.
It's me, I'm him, I'm not them. I'm him Jones, I'm him Duncan.
Them boys are believing they done bought all the way in, y'all. They bought all the way in. Shout out to Matt Batten in the building, DP Johnson in the building. He says, landlord, I think it's funny as hell and nefariously suspicious that they have the nerve to say guys with a couple 100 yards or 1 or 3 touchdowns more or less than Dak are playing, on his level. Fourth quarter, hat Dak. You know what I'm saying? See, they're not thinking about it as a whole, Mr. DP Johnson. They're not considering the fact that Dak has not played a whole bunch of fourth quarters, and he been doing this stuff in 3 quarters. That's a whole different type of vibe right now. Trap. That's a whole different type of vibe right there. And shout out to the Notorious, man. You got one of the most nefarious names in the planet, and I love it, I love it. Y'all know, man, listen. I don't know. Some people might be new. Y'all might think that I say nefarious with the real definition. It's really just a running joke. I just like the word for some reason. When they be talking about, like, the mafia people and stuff on these documentaries, like, they'll say words like infamous and nefarious. Like, it's just a funny word to me because it's like, you don't know what them people been doing, So, I don't know why those words amuse me like that. So, the Notorious, that's perfect for me. He says Jake Ferguson is going to eat today if it rains. I feel the same way, man. I think that's it. I think this is a Jake Ferguson game. I think this is a Jake Ferguson game. And look, I think this could be his breakout performance. Like, even though he been having good games, I think this game, he gonna leave no doubt this game. He gonna just be like, I'm him, Jones.
It's me, I'm him, I'm not them.
Yep.
I'm him, Jones, I'm him, Duncan.
It ain't gonna be no doubt after this game, I feel like. And somebody else to look out for, you might have to watch out for Michael Gallup too. Because Michael Gallup, he's more like a possession receiver right now at this level in his career. So you might need a few possession type catches. Hopefully Dak don't throw too many his way, but I can see Michael Gallup having some big time third down catches or something like that in this game. I just feel like it will be. Excuse me. What's happening with you, Mr. Tommy Montoya? The members in the building sliding in for the win. Let's see. Mr. DP says, don't forget Micah acknowledged even though he wasn't here yet, Dak has done this before. Just didn't have a defense then. Dak been here at this level, but has a full team to match now. Yeah, I feel the same way. Honestly, I seen some people trying to hate on Dak in that regard. They were saying like, oh, Dak is not doing nothing out the ordinary and nothing like that. But, to be honest, they kind of right. But Dak, that's just a testament to how good he's been. Dak always been this good. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like the fact that they trying to downgrade him, talking about all the other quarterbacks are bad. So if all the other quarterbacks bad, then what that make Dak? Trap. They trying to make it out to be a bad quarterback year instead of just giving this man his props. You know what I'm saying? And then we already know the NFL, the way it's made, it's heavily leaning towards the offense. So in any point in time in history, it's easier for the offense to do its offensive things. So for you to be trying to downgrade or deflect the fact that Dak Prescott is far above these other dudes is just crazy. Because, like, if any year, they should be saying, hey, quarterbacks got it easy, so they should be playing and having more production than ever. But now, when it's Dak leading the way, they want to try to disrespect the whole position. That's when you see people like Shady McCoy up here talking about it should go to a wide receiver. A wide receiver, and I'm an ex-wide receiver. A wide receiver is nothing without a quarterback. Trap. Like, are you going to catch the ball yourself? See, look, a quarterback need what? Of course, they need a lineman. They need offensive line. They need other stuff too. So it's a team football game, but at the same time, a wide receiver need the quarterback. He need the O-line. He need the offensive coordinator. It's a lot of stuff he need to be successful. So you can't even make the case that a wide receiver deserve it over a quarterback. That's just ridiculous. That's craziness. Shout out to the members sliding in for the win. You got us support. She says, rain is just blessings from above. Amen. May our Cowboys be blessed up in Buffalo today and rain over them like we supposed to. I like that touch. Rain, like Rain Dakota. You understand me? Trap. Young Rain Dakota. Yeah. Tell them again, you guys. It is finna rain on them haters today. It is. It's finna rain. But not the one you think. It's finna rain the coat on them boys. I love it. Hey, and let them know, man, Dak finna separate himself today, too. DP says, Acho, for some reason it's hard to read it while it's in my shirt down here, so that's why I'm pushing it up here. Acho said it's hard to see it improving when you win 13 games as a rookie. Realistic shit. Hold on. Wait a minute. Realistic shit hater ever said. The realest a hater ever said. Yeah, he crazy. He crazy. And he's not thinking about the level of difficulty rising once people got tape on you year after year after year. Don't you think these defensive coordinators done studied Dak every move? They know all of his tendencies by now and he's still being a dominant quarterback out here, y'all? Trap. People fail to realize Jalen Hurts' first year as a full-time quarterback for real. I think that was last year or year before last. He don't have a whole bunch of tape on him like that. Now they got tape on him. What they saying now? A lot of people in Philly are feeling real low on their quarterback. His tendencies are very much so controllable. I've been saying that since day one, you know. But they said Landlord was a hater. They said, Landlord, you a hater, sir. You a hater, Landlord. Trap. Shout out to the Notorious with another $5 super. He said, shout out to all the Dak supporters that has rolled with him since the beginning. I know I didn't, but I do respect you guys for believing. I'm a believer now. Hey, he said he's feeling it now. He's feeling it now. See, that's my thing about it, the Notorious. I respect that. I really do respect people like you. The way you just said that, it's easy. It's a lot of people that put their ego in front of everything and don't want to admit that. Like, I do this, man. Y'all see all of my thoughts and everything I feel about this team live and in color. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no way I could just sit up here and say stuff that I don't stand on or not admit when I'm wrong. All you got to do is just say, hey, man, I was wrong. He proved me different. You got to update your resume. As you get more and more information, now it's time to change. It's like, okay, he showed me this. At least, okay, if you going to doubt a quarterback, the Notorious, this is what I tell people to do. This will be what I tell you to do. At least give him a criteria for him to pass for you to change your mind. Is that not fair? Let me know if that's not fair, y'all. Like, okay, if you say Dak is not good, okay, but what are the qualifications for him to be considered good in your eyes? Okay, once you establish that, now if he checking off them boxes, if you still say the man ain't good, you just a hater, sir. That's all it is. You gotta first establish what you feel like being good is. Once you do that, if the quarterback check those boxes, sir, now you're just delusional. You don't want him to be good. That's your ego in the way. I feel like that's fair. So when Dak's starting to check all them boxes out, it's still haters out here that's still turning a blind eye to it. They like, nah, I ain't see that. You know what I'm saying? Look, have you ever talked to a hater when you beat their team? You be like, boy, we beat y'all to sleep. And he be like, I ain't see it. My TV was off. Trap. Like the fact that they TV was off changed the fact that your team beat the crap out of them. Like, man, listen, you can't turn a blind eye to the truth. What they say, the truth will come to the light. You will see the truth. So, and now that challenged me, that made me talk about your credibility as a person. Like, you gotta have credibility if you gonna be able to make all of these outlandish statements. Now, when you see something different, when that resume get updated and you get more information, you gotta change that opinion after that. You do. If you always felt like this dude was bad and he showed you different, you'll be dishonest. You'll be cherry picking if you didn't want to say, okay, now maybe I was wrong. That's all you gotta say. So, Notorious, I really do respect somebody like you, man, to just go ahead and admit, okay, I was wrong, bro. I was wrong. And there's nothing wrong with that, man. That's real men type stuff. You gotta admit when you wrong. And hey, and be accountable for it. Stand on it. That's all I'm saying. You just gotta stand on it when you wrong. Hey, if y'all follow me, I be wrong a lot too, don't it, y'all? But when I'm wrong, what I do? I come right out here and say, damn, I was wrong. If it's a bad take on the team, I say it. So, hey, just stand on it, man. Just as hard as you stand on your outlandish takes, stand on it when you're wrong too, man. That's all I ask. JVB boy said, Landlord, you got me even more hype now. Hey, man, that's what these dub days is, man. Look, this is no longer game day. And in the trap, it's dub day because when we got a team like this, when we got a coach like this, when we got a quarterback like this, we expect to win every game. Our team expect to win every game. We expect greatness out of this football team. We expect greatness to win. We expect greatness out of this football team. We don't expect nothing less than us coming in here and getting a W in Buffalo, as we should. That's what we expect. Troy says we were not wrong about Philly pretenders. We wasn't. Then I stand on that take, Troy. Give your boy his flowers. Have landlord not been talking about how fraudulent the Philadelphia Eagles was since day one? Have I not? And hey, I even sounded crazy at times. But now I think people are starting to realize that, hey, maybe, just maybe, landlord was on to something. Trap. Maybe, just maybe, landlord was on to a little something. Ain't no telling. But now they starting to reveal their true colors. What we just said the truth gonna do is gonna come to the light. They been winning by the skin of their teeth all year. Now that luck done ran out. And now it's obvious. Everybody looking at them like they pretenders. Even their own supporters saying, hey, I don't know about this team no more. Even their own supporters. That right there let you know why this is real. This is concerning. I think they said the last 9 possessions. Hold on. I think they said the last 9 possessions against their defense, they scored the last 10. They scored 9 touchdowns and a field goal. Good crap. Trap. Hey, that is crazy. You should be concerned. That defense is in shambles right now, y'all. Like that, you should be concerned. Shout out to the Notorious with another $5 cash out. Man, I appreciate you for holding me down today, sir. I really do. He said landlord wearing his glasses because he gets emotional and has tears of joy right now. Hey, man, these glasses done protected your boy a couple of times before now. Hey, indeed. Your eyes get a little watery, you know what I'm saying? You be feeling the spirit sometimes, you know? And hey, you know, you just get overwhelmed with emotions at times, you know? It happens. Ms. Nisa said winning thanks to the refs. Exactly. The Eagles been badly winning like they supposed to lost that Buffalo game, but the refs helped them out. They supposed to lost that Chiefs game, but the refs was helping them out. They supposed to lost that Miami game, but the refs was helping them out. They didn't get not one penalty against Miami. And if you ever follow football, you can't tell me that ain't very suspicious, that don't make me hit this X5 button. You can't tell me that. You should be suspicious in that. No penalties at all? None? 0? Man, get out of here with that fool. Trap. You mean to tell me them boys got 0 penalties, man? That was some unbelievable stuff. And if you could tell me them referees had on eagle green up under them stripes, man, you can't tell me no different. You can't tell me no different in that. DP Johnson says, Dak said we in the playoff mode. I don't know why these goddamn bugs want to mess with me. Playoff mode right now. I believe we done taking losses this season. Hey, if we win out, you should feel damn good about your team going into this playoffs. The Jimmy Johnson curse has been lifted, y'all. Y'all know that? And we finna finally get to the place that we supposed to been getting all these years without all this unfortunate stuff happening to this football team. It's about time, man. It's about time. Troy said they wanted Philly bad. Absolutely. T. Foster says DeSoto High School football, Texas. What you talking about, Mr. T. Foster? Carl Main said Bill about to have a day because fam, you won. Hey, he lit. Yeah, for Florida A&M won. He lit. Yeah, he lit them Rattlers. Who else? We got another dude. Nah, we let him go. I think we let the other dude from Florida A&M go. Ms. Nisa said, thanks, new media, for all the videos and memes exposing the refs. Exactly. You know, they tell you not to talk about the refs, but sometimes it just get too egregious. You got to go and tell the truth. You got to. But P-Bo from Dallas says, I'm cooking buffalo wings marinated in eagle tears. Hey, man, sounds delicious. Trap. Save your boy a plate, man. Yeah, Isaiah Land, yeah, we let him go. But before we get up out of here, man, let's see. We gonna drop some score predictions. Everybody drop your score predictions on the way up out of this thing. for the win. Let's do it. Okay, I'm going to go and give mine. I'm going to say, I think it's going to be a slow-paced, close game. I'm going to say Cowboys 28, Bills 20. 28-20. Cowboys 28-20. Let's go.
Trap.
I'm going to say Cowboys 28-20. 28-20. Carl Maine says 35-17. Ooh, I like that better. Let's go. Kelvin Hicks says 34-17. Peebo says 45-13. Ooh, hey man, if this offense go out here and score 45 on the road, sir, I'ma act a fool when I get
Trap.
I'ma act a stone cold fool, Peebo. I promise you. We go out there, boy, and put up 45 points. Hey, the trap gonna be ridiculous when we come back Monday. I promise you. Trev Stover says 27-17. That sounds realistic too to me. 28-13, 28-14. Miss Elder said 40-17. Hey man, I'm gonna keep a tab on the 40 people. Let me see. Peebo from Dallas. We gonna get y'all a shirt or something. If the Cowboy put up 40, man, I'm gonna have to take care of y'all. I'm gonna have to do something. Hey, if we put up 40, I want y'all to say, listen, put it in my inbox, hit me up on Instagram. I'm gonna do something for y'all. I'm gonna get y'all a hat, a shirt. We gonna do something. If the Cowboy put up 40, we gonna go crazy.
Trap.
So hold on. We gonna take tabs on all the 40 people because Miss Elder said 40. Peebo said 40. I go back and watch this so I can make sure. DP said 40. Troy Moore said 40. Miss Nisi said 40 plus. Hey, we go out here and score like that because we've been averaging like 20 plus points on the road. If we go out here and stay like we at home, it's gonna be over with. Peebo said if landlord cooking pig feet on the stove, then 47 to 30. Hey,
Trap.
Hey, man. Charlie Jones said 42-14. Okay, I'm going to definitely go back and watch this because I can keep tabs because y'all deserve something. You know what I'm saying? We be able to pull that off. Y'all deserve something. We going to get y'all some kind of merch or something out there because, hey, man, that's a bold prediction right there. But I said 28-20 Cowboys. Trey Harris says 40-25. You Got Us the Poet she says close game like the first Eagles game with field goals all around 31-25. That's respectable. Ms. Nisa said Dak said last week they should have scored 50. Hey, and if you go out here and stand on it like that, Ms. Nisa, oh my God.
Trap.
Oh my God, it's gonna go down. But man, I appreciate all the love and support, man. I'm finna let y'all get into a little football for this Saturday. But listen, this is Dub Day. We're not saying game day no more because we ain't playing no games. I'm telling you, we finna go out here and put foots on these boys. We gotta make sure we win for the squad now. R.I.P. to Mr. James Haven. He said we gonna win. I feel like the Cowboys gonna go out there and put it down for him. Cowboy Nation, we gotta go stand up, man. Hey, make sure you have on your favorite shirt today. Make sure you have your favorite shirt on today. Make sure you have on your favorite jersey today. Make sure you have it on. Make sure you have on your jersey, all that good stuff. Cause we slide.
Yo, what's up, Curtis? I'm sick of you, Scotty.
Man, we gotta make sure we represent for our squad, man. We gotta go hold it down. Cowboys 11-3 after today's game against the Bills. Make sure y'all try the Buffalo Wild Wings today. And we finna get ready to go and ride this thing on out, man. I appreciate all the love and support. I go by Landlord from Alabama with the same handle on all social media. And you know why them haters hate on us? Because why? Because we are the greatest. That's why. Shout out to everybody rocking, man. I appreciate all the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that like and share for the squad.
In my hand.
Let's go.
and this is greatness defined. Every line is divine, verses boggle your mind. And every song, man, I swear, just get better with time. No matter how much shade they throwing, I still manage to shine. I don't know why they so obsessed with mine. I'm all they think about. Go in their house, they probably got my pics in the shrine. Damn, I never let these play me. They see us ballin', now they wanna switch teams like KD. I know my time coming, I guess I'ma wait and see. I'm too cocky and confident that humble ain't for me, Lord. Help me with my egotistical ways, but I'm amazed how they display such miserable hate. I never paid attention to what most to say. Their words are unimportant like prepositional phrase. They wanna see me crash and burn in a ridiculous blaze, but yet I rise like the phoenix. Show these I'm great enough. Yeah, I know these haters can't stand me. Well, take a seat. I do it for the family. So bring the block to the Grammys, and if you try to stop me, you'll need a plan B. Yeah, I just do it for the real. If you ain't from the bottom, you ain't get how I feel. To go against the odds, go hard, chase meals, let the doubters till you make it. And show them all you the greatest. I'm the great young poet, got flow flowing, it's mind blowing. I'm flamboyant when brainstorming, it's fair warning. For my opponents that will be mourning before the morning. Every beat I eat and destroy, that's what the fans wanted. The hot topic, you try to copy, that's hard stopping. Yeah, I'm a giant when rhyming and y'all microscopic. I got them watching and they believe in me like a prophet. Cause the pics I'm cropping be masterpieces, they photoshopping. I'm from the bottom, assembled by the avenue. So I gotta pay homage to the hood to show my gratitude. And then my attitude is similar to an animal. These niggas ain't half as cool, I got different levels to tap into. I am the truth, to know that I kill it. These are God level lyrics, I should be on Mount Olympus. My music therapeutic to the real spirit, like it came from ancient Kemet. Ain't nobody with me, I'm the great. Yeah, I know these haters can't stand me. Well, take a seat, I do it for the family. So bring the block to the Grammys, and if you try to stop me, you'll need a plan B. Yeah, I just do it for the real. If you ain't from the bottom, you ain't get how I feel. To go against the odds, go hard, chase meals, let the doubters see you make it. And show them all you the greatest, I'm the greatest.
And not only am I the greatest, we are the greatest. You know them haters hate us because they ain't us. You know them haters want to try to suppress our success, but nevertheless, we pass every single test with flying colors like no other. And like I say, 1K, one love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.